I've got to take mine off too because I'm the only one that's got the other sample. Okay, so here we go. In your choice of the silver tone or the gold tone, you're going by the chain color, you have a brand new set. This is the first time you've ever done a set.
I know.
I am so excited about this. Wow.
Yeah.
This turned out great.
Yeah, and what we did is, like, see this? This is I bought stamps, vintage stamps, and I actually had them duplicated. So you have that on here. We've got the little compass on here. That's part of our line. This is kind of backwards here. Then we've got another stamp.
Do you want to flip it over?
We've got
the... flip it.
Yeah.
So we do it this way.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
She fixed it. Then we did the euro and the pound, and I did that because everyone always does the really old uncirculated coins, but there's a lot of us that still dream about going to, you know, England, or we go to Europe, or we've gone and we love the whole experience of exchanging the money, right?
Sure.
Everybody always comes home with money and, oh, this is so cool. So anyway, we have this double chain, and you see all the rings here, how they're all etched.
That's really cool.
So all the links are customized as well.
Okay, so here's the crazy part. You get this and you get the matching bracelet. Now, just to give you an idea, because I snooped around, if you were to pull this set together, if you had to buy the bracelet and buy the necklace separately, and I went online, because typically that's what you've sold them as, you would spend $150 to pull off the exact same combination. But we have it, and we have $129.98, which is a great price. But I went on and I said, okay, how much is a double chain bracelet? And then how much is her necklaces? And it added up to $150. So instead of $150, we're at under $100. And I love this because how did you do specifically the enameling or the workmanship over the stamps? I like how they have a little glossiness to them.
Yeah, it is an enamel. It's like an acrylic enamel that
really
is
cool.
melted on top of there. And it's just amazing. But you know, when you look at all the old stamps, they're just so beautiful. And you see the date across them, and it just makes you think, wow, I mean, we don't even write letters hardly anymore, right? And it's just a nice memory.
It's really neat. And where did you find the
color.
stamps?
I found them in Italy in an old vintage stamp.
Did you really?
Yes.
Look at that old stamp right there. Isn't that cool?
Isn't that one
Is that
beautiful?
the actual colors of the stamp when they were original?
I didn't change a thing about it.
Really? This is literally a reproduction of it.
Yeah, and then there's the blue.
And it's so cool because the purple and blue look so great together.
Yeah,
so you're picking gold tone, silver tone. Now the bracelet, listen to this, is 7.5 inches, but it gives you 3/4 of an inch to work with back here. And you can make it much smaller, by the way.
Yes.
Because those are really big links. So if you need to make that smaller, go right ahead. So you start at 7.5, and then you have a 3/4 inch extender. You get the bracelet, and for the first time ever, you're also getting the matching necklace. You're getting both pieces. That is, she's never done that before.
Yes.
And rather than buy them separately, to get them together, separately would be $150. Together though, we're at $99.98. And it's just lovely. I love the chunkiness about this. I love that it really does have that vintage look. Like you were saying, if you went to Paris or some great vintage store and you almost stumbled upon this, I would be grabbing this up so fast if it was in an antique store, just because it's really cool.
I love the little compass too. We started doing compasses, and we do them in earrings. We have a big medallion. We have a locket. And so I made a little mini-me compass, because the compass is all about taking us on that journey, that next adventure. Where do we want to go? Where do we dream of going?
Yeah.
I mean, travel is such a beautiful part of our lives, isn't it? All of the moments we remember when we're traveling, just the whole exploration. It's just so much fun.
Well, I think there's a wanderlust in all of us. I really do. Even you say, well, I don't travel much, or I don't get the opportunity to. We all kind of want to.
Yes.
We all go online and we kind of dream vicariously about going to some exotic place or a great country, or maybe just taking a weekend off and going to watch, beautiful.
Yeah, and that's a great journey.
Well, I love going up to the Northeast. I love fall. I love the the fall leaves and the trees. And fortunately, I'm going to get a chance this year to actually go up.
Good.
And I miss it desperately. But But for me, that's adventure.
Yes.
It's finding that little corner store.
Absolutely.
In that little village that you run through as you're looking at the fall foliage. It's you know, everything can be an adventure.
Yes.
And I think this does really speak to that adventurous spirit. And also, I love the whole mix of the coins and the stamps. I think it's really fun to wear money. I do. I think it's kind of cool. We've done some lines where we've used authentic coins, and it just looks fantastic.
Yeah, and ours really turned out beautiful. I love the two-tone of the coins, that gold, the gold color and the silver color, or vice versa, and it looks so rich. And like I said, I've heard many comments of people saying, "Are those real? Are those real?" So that's the best compliment ever, because we know how expensive those coins are.
Where'd you get the idea to do what looks like a melted wax impression?
On the stamp?
With your logo.
Oh,
like
yes,
wax.
Well, you remember the wax where you had the little stamps? When I was a kid, I used to have that, and I loved sealing my letters with the little wax and putting the stamp on it. So I thought, wouldn't that be cool to make it look like that?
So that's where it came from.
That's where it came from.
That is so neat. Of course, remember back in the day when they used to, that's how they sealed all the letters, you know, is with wax, and you had your own little custom-made stamp. I love that. All right, remember, you're getting both. You're getting the bracelet and you're getting the necklaces. This is the very first time that has ever happened. Thank you, Patricia Nash. And we have it for under $100, and that is a feature price, so that's not for long. Okay, a couple things we're going to show. We're going to get to it before we're done. That is our only set today, and I know everything's pretty limited, is we've got an enhancer pendant necklace we're going to show you next. And this is big. This is the wampum. It's fun.